2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back. It's time for final round coverage of the U.S. Open. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second place. Let's see if they can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
All right, we can work with that. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's a straight putt for the most part. It should turn a little to the left as it nears the hole, however.
That was close. Here's one to walk away with a par. Moving along.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Xander Schauffele is our leader. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Wow, he's going to like that one. He's got 20 feet left to the cup. I like the looks of this. This has got a chance. And it goes in. He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship. Teeing off here on the third.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Not a bad result right there. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
From here, he's got to be thinking 2 putts. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one is breaking left to right.
Oh. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Okay, moving on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our featured player is in 3rd place. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 4th.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, what more can you tell us?
To my eye, it's looking like a 43-footer.
Oh, I thought that was going down. If this putt drops, we'd have a tie for second place. And after that hole, our featured player in second place trying to chase down Xander Schauffele.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th.
This one is all over it.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2-putt and get out of there.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that, he moves to 7 under. And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
This shot from about 190 yards. 3 shots off the lead. This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. A 3-foot putt. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
This putt for a birdie. Henny is greenside.
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Oh, this looks good early. Getting better. And it drops in. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a one-shot lead. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
Just a little bit off on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
He needs this one to save par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
That one drops in for par. We've got a major champion atop the leaderboard. It's Xander Schauffele. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here, it kicks hard to the right. You get it past it though, now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. An opportunity to make birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at 8 under. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Not an easy putt here. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. You've got to like the look of this. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. That's a solid par. Currently 8 under overall. Here we have a long par 5.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
This is full send.
This is his second shot. Only one shot off the pace. Ooh, get there.
Against all the odds, it's found the fairway.
Sitting at 8 under. Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. And after that hole, this player is in second in the standings, just one spot shy of Xander Schauffele. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par threes in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Setting up in the bunker here. Well, you like the look of those hands. Yeah, not much to sweat there. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 4.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side, fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
Okay, that'll play. 8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
The putt goes in. Our featured player is at 8 under par with just a few holes left.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it. Drawing it in there beautifully.
Got some work to do with this putt. This is looking good early. Here's the tap in for par. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss this green out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Here's the second on 17. Five feet remain. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. And just a tap in left for par. The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele. Out to the 18th tee.
This is a beautiful hole, and this golf course scares me, but this hole is beautiful. A ditch down the left-hand side, bunkers right, bunkers everywhere. Second shot for these players, straight back uphill, again to a uniquely designed green, almost in the shape of a square. Two tiers, the front one and all the way in the back right. This truly is one of the hardest finishing holes in golf major championships.
And from the rough, too. This is looking nice.
Now this for a score of 65 on the round. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
That's not bad from there. 6 feet to the cup. And that's how the round comes to an end with a par at the finishing hole. The storyline was out there, the possibility of winning back-to-back. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen here.
It didn't. It just ran out of gas a little bit at the end, and it cost them. But boy, what a 2 weeks it's been.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.